Hold up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh damn, there it is. The sound. I don't know why the sound reversed like that.
Is the sound back?
Sound should be back. I see the green light now.
Oh, you can't be
We
serious.
ain't say nothing. We ain't say much of nothing anyway. It was just a bunch of dog. I could cut that out in editing.
Tune in. Don't like my thing I sent you. Tune in.
There it is.
Or I'll come visit you at your crib. You might like. People might want.
Man, we dropped the ball. We supposed to see that first. When we turn
We turn down our sound. So how we supposed to know there's no sound?
Yeah.
We're in though, right? We're in there, people,
We
right?
supposed to see that green light. You see that green light right there?
Nah, I don't see no green light, bro.
So look under that second
check,
little
check.
screen right there.
Okay.
Check,
yep.
check,
There's a
check,
green light.
check.
Always
check.
look for that green
Yo,
light.
who's the Facebook user? Couldn't hear you at first. Hello, guys. Hey, Vanessa has it
What
in
up,
the building.
Vanessa?
Shout out to Vanessa in the building.
Yeah,
Super
there's a
shout
bunch
out.
of. Hold up, Fliz, you gonna have to
Who
see
couldn't
who's the
hear
people
us?
in there.
All right, Vanessa has it. Say hello, guys. There was no sound. I hear you now. She hears us now.
You know what that
You hear me
means?
now?
It's super shout
Good.
out time.
Verizon.
Super shout out. Super shout out. Super
You
shout
caught that
out.
little ball when I said that on the album?
Super
I don't
shout
remember
out.
that. No.
No, it's on Man in the Mirror. I said that.
All right.
I
Facebook
said
user.
Def So on my Verizon. Let's go.
We very good. Got
The rest is just says Facebook user, but shout out Facebook user, whoever that is. But-
check the Clash. I just check my page. Somebody got to watch the Clash one to make
Oh,
sure nobody
Facebook
in
user
there.
is Patricia.
So somebody in the Clash, if they go in the Clash one, we ain't gonna be able to see him. But
You better do both of them because like something. I just shared this to my page. It should have been on my. Who cares? Keep it moving. We good.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
guys, I want to talk about something that's bothering me, bro.
What's bothering
What's
you?
bothering
I want
you,
to talk
Charles?
about something.
Stop answering kind like that.
I want to talk about something that's bothering me right here.
What's bothering you?
This woman, and let me know if y'all can't hear us. Let us know. Oh, there she go, Patricia Rose in the building. There's her comments right there on the screen.
Yeah.
I want to talk about this woman right here, and it really breaks my heart, bro. Let me see if this gonna show up. There it is.
Don't go breaking my heart.
This right here. If y'all heard about this situation,
This is the clappies. Did she clap? She get clapped, right?
listen, we're not gonna say clapped, but she got
clapped.
she got shot by her neighbor. Her name, I believe, is Azealia Owens. I might be saying it wrong, or Jackie. I might be saying her name wrong, but she is a mother of 4, right? And she had a verbal dispute with her neighbor. They had an ongoing feud, allegedly.
Allegedly. Oh, Nikki Woe in the building.
The woman is a white woman, and the lady apparently you can see as you can see is a black woman.
She looked guilty.
And I'm gonna show you the white woman who got arrested. I'm gonna tell you the story of what happened, as we believe happened, right?
Christina Geron, Erykah, thank you for.
Chris. Shout out Christina in the building. What up, Chris? Wagwan.
So what happened was that, and I can't even pronounce the neighbor's name like that, but let me see. Let me get this picture up.
We just call a neighbor. You know what I mean? The neighbor.
It's crazy.
Laurence.
Say her name,
The Grinch.
Dante.
Laurence.
I mean, where's the name? Spell it out. I want to give a crack at it.
Hey, La Bird is in the building. Hey, La.
Her name. Where's this article? Crazy to find this damn lady.
Well, we just call a neighbor for time.
Dude, just say her name. I just told you her name.
Neighbor.
Susan Laurence.
Neighbor L. Susan.
Okay. So
Killer.
they had a verbal dispute. The kids were playing outside allegedly in her yard, right?
Florida,
And
right?
Her name is Susan Louise Lawrence. She's 58. They were playing outside in her yard, and she didn't like it. She got a little upset. She started screaming on the kids to leave. The mother came. The kids left, but forgot the iPad there. The mother came back with the kids. The lady threw the iPad at the little boy, allegedly, right, and hit him. It either hit him or came close, and it cracked the screen on the ground, right? And
Chops in the building.
in the building. Let me get it. I got this lady's pictures in. This is the lady. After she threw the iPad, she went in her house, closed the door. The mom, rightfully so, and I just did a video on this. It's gonna be on my Talking Facts. I had to talk about this, but the mom went banging on the door to ask the lady why she did that, to confront the lady about throwing the
Veronica's
iPad
in the building. Lisa's in the building.
at the
iPad
camp.
crack too though.
The iPad crack, yep. And she wanted to confront this woman. The woman did not confront her. The woman shot right through the door. I believe it was one shot. Hit the lady right in the chest. The lady died in front of her kids.
Ah,
Right? Mom of four, all 4 kids are there. Mom is killed on the spot instantly. Lisa in the building. Lisa Costa in the building. Shout out to Lisa. We met Lisa about a week
yo,
ago.
Vanessa says, sad situation. That lady deserved the damn electric chair. Straight garbage.
And now this
Lisa
mother,
in the building.
This mother is gone. Now, I want to say something about this. I'm gonna let y'all talk and whatever. The first thing first is the value of human life is so low right now that they're doing anything to people. And before we even get racial, because this is very racial. The lady was calling the kids N-words, calling them racial slurs and this and that, allegedly, right? Now they're going to try to say this woman was fearing for
Why
her
are we
life.
saying allegedly if she was actually?
But no,
doing it?
because this is a witness I count. So we don't know, we wasn't there. So it's allegedly.
Okay.
So allegedly she was giving racial slurs to the children. So this is a racial crime. But they're going to try to make this into I feared for my life. And they're going to use stand your ground law. They're already setting it up.
That's Florida though.
They're going to use stand your ground.
Now,
And
you
they're
know
going to say that the lady was aggressive and that the argument is not, it was an ongoing feud. You got to you got to listen to the wording that they're starting to use. Ongoing feud.
Listen to the charge, manslaughter. They ain't
Manslaughter.
good for premeditated.
Aggravated,
Yeah.
like little stuff like, so you know what I'm saying? So it's like a lot of stuff, they setting up a lot of dominoes for them to knock down and try to get this lady off.
Let's
Now,
go find out where the
Lisa
other
Carlson
people's
said it
at.
was 2 shots.
2 shots. I'm sorry, Lisa. 2 shots to this lady. They don't value people's lives no more. And I'm going to we could talk about the racial aspect, and that's exactly what this is. She didn't value this woman because she didn't like her as a person because of her skin color. And we're not any further than where we used to be. And it's actually getting worse because this is not the first. This is a long line of people getting shot on people's doorsteps because of they're just looking out, seeing somebody's color and shooting them, right? Okay. So the simple fact of the matter is,
Bun Me's in the
this
building.
woman did not respect her as a human being. And when they don't respect you, Fliz, they can shoot you through the door. She would have never did that to somebody of her own color. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. She would have never shot through that door and hit this lady. Not 1 shot, but 2. The lady standing right in front of the door. Even if she's banging on the door, you got to call the cops. But my whole thing is, and I'm going to let y'all talk right now, the game is changing right now where they're openly just taking you out. Like it's the old days. We got to smarten up as a people as well. And the lady could have looked at it like, okay, let me step back. And instead of banging on this woman's door, she could have called the cops and been like, she threw my son's iPad. That's destruction of property. She hit my son with the iPad. That's assault, right? She's calling us racial slurs. We could sue this lady for all of it. It's a racial trauma. It could have been, you got to learn to use the laws, right? Use the laws in your favor. It ain't all this aggression stuff. That's not how the game is played no more because they shooting first now. And they're asking questions later. They had the kid that went and knocked on the wrong door a couple months ago.
You know what, though?
He knocked on the wrong door, got shot.
You got to be, listen, I'm going to use Flizz's thing.
Go ahead.
Thank you, everyone that's tuning in. We appreciate you knowing the game is on. You're being here with us. Listen, one of the things that I'm really learning, and I thank my brother for teaching me this, we got to be accountable for what we say And regardless of what, Roy's in the building.
Read
Brad,
the comments though. Read the comments.
Bailey's in the building. I am reading all the comments. They also trying to say she was mentally unstable. I'm gonna say this though. Check it out. Number one, when we on these mics, I gotta represent all nationalities, all colors, all
TJ's
races.
not here, Roy. Just go ahead.
It's Sis' birthday.
Yeah. Shout out TJ celebrating his
Yep.
sister's birthday. He'll probably tune in or something. But here's the thing we gotta think about, right? It is a speculation. We're not there to know what actually really is going on. And a lot of the things, like a lot of people get their information from the television programs that they watch.
Mm-hmm.
So like, I'm not going to sit up there and say this old lady was just mentally, I'm not just going to say she was scared. But when you see somebody respond and react the way they do, there's a reason to it. So we really want to get a solution to it. We got to come up with a reason and why she felt this way. So now here's the thing. We don't know what happened in that town prior to this. We don't know how many more poor interactions might have happened in that town. As counselors and people we do interactions, we hear some stories about things that we like, I didn't believe somebody. Like, we just heard a story where somebody crashed into Subway.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we expect that to happen. That's
Somebody
not
crashed
area.
in Subway. One person's dead. That's Subway sandwich.
401 community calendar, sisters party. Oh, I don't know who is that, but
I hope that ain't Fliz logged into his work. Logged into his work. I hope that ain't you, Fliz, logged into your work.
right, Lisa?
Go
She
ahead.
definitely should have called the police. They setting things up where you can shoot first and ask questions later. Agree. See, everybody's gonna have their opinion and their ideology for this. But the thing about it is, with this woman, it's a damn shame that in 2020 is still right.
Facts.
Nikki, yeah, correct. We have to get to the bottom of why do people feel scared? Because you're saying that she had her kids, the mother's there, then you just have this one person.
Right.
Is she looking at this as 5-on-1? We don't know the interaction. We don't know the ages of the kids. I'm not justifying what the lady did. Don't think that.
Right.
Because I don't think nobody should die.
Right. You're just
What
looking
is it?
at the other side of it.
There's definitely a lot more not being said
Right.
in this story.
Like,
But one thing that's
No, go ahead.
No, I'm just saying one thing is like it's saying that they had a history of altercation, correct?
Right.
So yeah, there's too much not being said. I don't think it's as cut and dry as it looks.
Correct. That's my point.
Whenever you put the racial component, like, you know, it's easy to say, yo, look. But like, again, I'm not condoning what's happening. This lady shouldn't be dead over that. Not at all. But you know, I can see like both sides. If the lady's racist. All right, my cousin, I just rest in peace to my cousin Antonio.
I'm gonna read the comments. I'm gonna let them
My
speak.
cousin Antonio just got murdered from the same thing. His neighbor killed him. Know what I mean?
What state?
Texas, I believe. He
A gun carrier state.
Florida.
Yep.
So my cousin, rest in peace, my cousin Antonio just got killed off of this same thing, but he wasn't even slightly as aggressive as this. But him and his neighbor been having like altercation off and on going. So
Remy.
You got to use your brain. Shout out Remy. Remy, I got to get at you. I didn't forget about you. I love you, Remy. You're my girl, man. But I do want to say, we like Charles, you're right. We're living in a time you can't just react because I'm gonna like, oh no. If I have an altercation with somebody and it's ongoing, I'm not going on your property.
Correct. Exactly.
Remember the guy who was at the gas station and he was defending this girl, black guy, and he pushed the white guy down and turned his back.
And the guy
white guy killed him. He turned his back on him, tried to walk away. It wasn't even a fight, just pushed him down. He's gone off of that. Right. So it's like you can't just be reacting no more.
And it's not even a race factor because what about the people in Philadelphia? The white altercation where the neighbors was yelling and dude just came out with his gun, shot him. He said, "Talk now."
You're talking about it was a man and a woman. He killed them both and he started shooting them when they was on the ground.
He's like, "Talk."
Also, you got to remember we're being fueled.
Condolences to you and your family.
Oh, because my cousin.
Okay.
The same way recently. But what I'm getting at is now being fueled by social media. Look what just happened. Y'all seen the story where that young boy was like stalking the girl that he dated in high school, and the father had to clap him 3 times, and he was justified. So the thing is, I think when we're being fueled, he's on my porch. She's on my property.
What just happened in Johnston?
Johnston, Rhode Island.
Just happened in Johnston like a week ago or 2, maybe a week ago, where the guy was peeping in the little girl's window. Allegedly, peeping in the little girl's window, the girl screamed, told her dad. Dad went and confront him. Whatever happened. Next morning, the dad and the daughter walking out. He was trying to take the girl to school. He came out, killed them both.
Killed
his own mom.
Oh yeah,
and then try to run and try to get away, and then he got killed by the cops.
I did not hear about that.
I didn't know the full story. I thought
I
thought he just killed his mom.
About a month ago. No, he killed his mom.
Oh wow.
No, I think the daughter lived. He shot the daughter. The daughter lived, I believe. She's like 15 or something. And then the dad got killed.
Listen,
that's what I'm talking about. Like these neighbors, this stuff is mad touchy, bro.
Bottom line, don't go on nobody's property if you know you got beef. I'm saying,
the moral of the story is.
But no, I don't. That sounds wrong because I don't want to blame it on the person who died.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that at all. Rest in peace to her. But all this is senseless, and a few tweaks of a decision could change all that. Rest in peace to that beautiful woman right there.
Facts.
What am I supposed to read, bro?
Listen, hold on. You want to read the comments? The comments we missed.
All right. Fumi Mims Menawonu. In hindsight, yes, but everyone would immediately go next door to see what's up. Any woman would. What a shame is that we need to be smarter in quotations.
Right.
It's simply not fair to the black race.
It's not fair.
No other race head has to be on a swivel all the time.
He's right. And it's not fair, but it's never been fair. Right? And we can't expect fairness in the land that ain't fair to you from the jump. It's not fair. But go ahead.
Vanessa Hazard said, I heard she was mentally ill first and foremost. Don't you think those poor kids are devastated and ruined for life because of the behavior? Definitely.
Now, what he said was right. Any mom, especially a black mom of 4, that's an iPad, you know how much a thing for $300? Right. You threw my son's iPad and cracked it?
Yep.
Now who's gonna pay for that? I gotta pay for that. You know what I'm saying? And we already got beef. You calling them out their name. First, what you gonna think? Your anger you going straight to the door. Bam, 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 bam. But we got to start remembering now.
Wasn't they on her property?
They on her property.
Yeah, it's
you see what I'm saying? It's gonna get crazy in that courtroom because they're gonna be trying to paint this lady.
Got ring.
She not here to.
She could be caught.
She not here to defend herself, and this lady gonna be like, "Oh, I was home alone, and no one was there, and all I knew was like she gonna play it down." Even though she just was calling them kids the N-word and every kind of thing.
I knew you was a woman. She is a woman.
No, you know what? When I read the name, I'm like, this. I thought that was a woman's name.
I knew.
Did I say he? You said he. You was,
oh yeah, you said he.
Oh, I didn't see that. I'm sorry.
Yo, shout out to you, young lady.
I knew it was a woman.
Yo, that name. I was like, that name sounds feminine to
me. But we have to understand the era we're living in, and it's less respect now than it has been in the last 20 years.
Yeah, she shot her through the door. She didn't even come at
the door.
Yeah.
Remy said the gun laws have to change, but also remember that the lady shot her through the door. She didn't even come out the house. That's what I'm saying too. When you're shooting through the door, right?
Lefty's in the building. America has a problem, Lefty.
That means you have no respect. You're not in danger of your life. First of all,
maybe she wanted to do that.
What do you mean?
Maybe she wanted to shoot her.
She did.
What do you mean? Maybe she shot through the door.
No. Listen. Okay, listen to when I'm saying something. Hear me out, please. I'm saying this right, Charles.
You're saying maybe she built it all up so she could shoot her.
Listen. Okay. You know what? None of us always talk about, and that these come out, and everybody want to play Michael Jackson and moonwalk back off of things. Nah, listen. What I'm saying is this: if she had police calls or whatever against this family. See, you got to put everything in a perspective. That's why I keep saying what I keep saying. See, we don't know. We just seeing the results, but we don't know the build up. See, one of the things with me is I try to avoid all confrontations at all times because again, you don't know. Like I know people when I was younger that got stabbed. I don't talk about friends and everything. It just escalated so, real quick. No doubt, young lady. I felt your name. That's me answering her. Oh, so to get the thing about it, okay, we could all agree there could be a racial undertone. Yes, right?
There is. Yeah.
Okay, 2. The thing about it is some people could hide behind the laws. Correct? Yes, because it's a stay in your law, it's a stay in your ground law and everything. I got a gun and I'm making it known I got a gun. Yeah. And you come in and you on my property, and I feel like I can get away with it. And if I thought you was a problem, I've eliminated one of my problems. See, there's a lot of things that go on with people's thinking. Because think about it yourself. You live in the area you live in, right? Right. You got kids. Say if somebody was coming over and your daughter was telling you, yo, daddy, some guy is bothering me. You're not thinking with logic like, you're just like, what guy? Because you're not thinking about age and none of that. She could have been saying guy and he could have been a little boy. And you go out there and you're just revved up.
Right.
So we got to also look at the other side of people also revved up. America do have a problem, Lefty. I would agree with you on that. The problem is we're devaluing humanity.
Right, humanity.
Yeah. There you go. Y'all know what I was saying.
Human. You put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable.
Listen,
I love that phrase.
So that's what it is. It's like
Human.
the thing about it is, why is we as a people coming to this point where it's like, you know what? I just don't even look at you as a human no more. Where I'm just like, yo, and you know what? So she must think she's gonna get away with it, or she don't even care for her own life to even throw her life away.
You know what it is, though, Dante? They're not thinking because they don't care. They think that you're worthless. So at the point of you being worthless, they don't need to think it through. They like, that lady's nothing. Like Ahmaud Arbery. That kid was walking through the wrong neighborhood. They chase him down like they got the right to, and shot and killed him because they feel like they can. So they're not thinking it through, Dante.
So there's some comments.
Yeah.
Remy Jones, people in Florida use the stand your ground law to kill innocent black people.
Yes, correct.
Vanessa, I have to say that racism shit sucks. Makes me sick. Love it and love all and respect all. People need to stop. Chop said, ain't no undertone. It's point blank racial. The sad thing about it, the white woman is gonna get off and she's gonna go on like ain't shit happened. Sickening. Fumi said white privilege made her think that she could use stand your ground even though she shot her through the door.
Facts.
Oh, I fear for my life. Bullshit. That been wanting to do harm to that woman for anyone black for that matter. She already threw and hit one of the kids with a rollerblade, she said.
Crazy.
And was swinging an umbrella at them as well. Remy Jones, Trayvon Martin was the victim of that law.
Correct.
Facts.
Yeah. So going back to what who said earlier, somebody said something about like things ain't fair.
Yeah, we can't expect fairness.
America,
we can't expect
going
fairness.
Back to that,
No, he said America have a problem. Oh, no, he said
somebody
fairness.
said something about fairness.
No, it was Charles.
All right, so in a sense, like unfortunately, when you're of the minority race, you do carry more burden.
Yeah,
it's messed up
to protect yourself.
But I was in a meeting today. I don't know if Christina's still in the chat right now, but I was in a meeting with my girl Christina, who's in the chat right now, or was in the chat at least, on racial equity and things like that. And I brought up.
See how you had to talk about you talk about that at work, but go ahead.
Yeah, so we I spoke about how all the studies point basically when you're a minority, you're viewed as a little more dangerous. You're viewed as older than you are when you're a kid. Like all these things. So, even in a court of law, it's you're fighting a little bit more uphill.
Right.
So I'll just say inclusion. Use your brain. Everybody out there, be safe. Don't just try to be confrontational just for the sake of confrontation, because people will shoot you.
They will.
And you have to think about the results because the mother's gone. The kids now, what are these kids gonna be thinking? Are we the reason our mother's gone? Did we do something wrong?
Think about it. They like, if only we wasn't playing on her lawn. And if Jamie didn't leave his iPad, mommy still be here. They're gonna be going through all that. They're gonna be going through all that. It's gonna be a tough ride, bro, for them little youngins. Rest in peace, man. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to her.
Prayers up. Salute.
Shout out, Dale.
Super shout out. Rest in peace to I want to say a Jackie Owens. I hope I'm saying that right.
Well, they called her Jackie O, right?
Oh, no, that's a different person.
Hold on, before we move on, Fumi, you know why we're gonna keep dealing with this? Because they look at us as animals.
Yeah.
Again, like
and beneath them.
Us three men right here, sitting here right now, and we can add TJ.
Some of them feel that way, not all of them. Some of them feel that way.
When I say they, it's whoever applies to whoever applies to. I ain't gonna say some and none of that. They look at us as animals. I got a great job. He got a great job. No records, none of that stuff. But they still gonna look at us. They still gonna look at us as animals. So until we prove that we're not, and that's one of my missions, is I'm trying to show that we got some intelligence. I'm trying to show that all of us are not animals, and even those that have animalistic behaviors, I'm trying to show why they act the way they act. Because again, if you taking away my freedom, my liberties, and you calling me such, and I have to keep fighting to prove that I'm not what you're calling me, You're just gonna keep calling me what I am until I prove that I'm not what you're saying that I am. And we as a community have to help each other.
I am whatever you say I am. If I wasn't, no, go ahead.
We as a community have to help each other. So I'm gonna play my part. I'm gonna start where I am. I'm gonna talk to the people the way I can talk to them. If they receive it, they receive it. But until then, this is just how society is. It's always been like this.
Facts. The end. And on that note too, we have to start thinking. Use the law first, right? I know that sounds like somebody may be like some sucker stuff. No, bro, we older now. We smarter now. If we're not gonna be shooting back, which we not, we need to start understanding that. Okay, they use the law against you, right? They call the law crying. Oh my God, it's a black man here, and he won't let me leave. He's blocking me. You see it all the time when they use that.
Traps in the building.
So now. Salute the Trap.
No longer Trap podcast.
Say it again.
No longer Trap podcast.
Super shout out to Trap and the No Longer Trap podcast. But as we see them start to evolve into weaponizing certain things against you, your aggressiveness not going to be a weapon you can use no more. Right? Mm-hmm. Back in the day, you just scare people. They're not scared no more. They packing heat trying to take you up out of here. Or they using the police to come and do it. Right? So now we got to smarten up like that guy in the park that the lady he was in the reservatory. The what was it called? The little where the animals the sanctuary where he was looking at birds. And the white lady had the dog and she was letting the dog off the leash. And you're not supposed to have a dog in there. So he told her, and then she called the cops crying.
Lisa, I'm gonna read that comment.
Try to get the cops to come down there and do something to him. She ended up getting fired, and because he stayed calm. So we got to start evolving. But go ahead, Lisa, and then we're gonna move.
You're gonna move. I'm gonna say this. Watch. It's gonna make sense. That thinking we are animal mentality have been engraved in their thinking. Racist people are ignorant. I found that out in workplaces and other professional places. I'm gonna agree with you, but you know what? Right now, what is also happening that nobody's talking about? John Morant, a millionaire with multiple businesses, is being shown with guns. So again, when I say the animalistic, when they look at our bright and
best and brightest
and millionaires, and they doing stuff like that.
Yeah, and it's sad because he's the only one in the entire NBA.
But they're gonna hold us all accountable.
It looked like he's all of them.
Yes,
he represents you as only good as your worst one, right? You're only as good as the worst one.
Yeah. So
did you hear the new story about him? They trying to say it was a fake gun.
His team, his people. Yo, move on, man. Move on.
What's up, Dante? Hold up, Dante.
Listen,
hold up, Dante.
Soka.
What? John Morant had a fake gun. Now what? He like, now what?
Right, Lisa. They grew. No, listen, dude. You could have came up with a better excuse than that. It was a fake gun.
That's what they run it with, Dante.
Listen,
they had several meetings, and that's the best. Yo, chill. You're like, is this what we're gonna do? Are we sure? The final solution is what it is?
You don't have to say if this man's best argument as a millionaire was this was a fake gun, and we posted on Instagram. People,
speaking of basketball,
we are doomed.
Speaking of basketball, Vanessa said Dante was right. Racist people are ignorant. They're very ignorant. But I want to talk about this guy right here. If you don't know who that is, he's a young man named Zion Williamson, who got put on blast today by a porn star. He got put on blast by a porn star named Moriah Mills because he posted a picture with his girlfriend showing the world that they're pregnant and having a baby. This chick, Moriah Mills, went off saying, you could have told me that a week ago when you was over here banging me.
It was all good just a week ago.
You spit in my mouth and everything.
Ooh.
You could have told me that you was messing
Zay in
with
the building said Zion Barkley Williams.
Exactly. She said, you could have told me that you was messing with these hoes before you went raw in me last week.
Oh.
Then she said, I'm 100% sure that I'm late as well. that my period's late.
Ooh.
She put all this on Twitter, dog. All this
Y'all better know what type of females y'all
was
messing
on
with.
Twitter. She said, I tried to tell you about these trapping hoes, but you didn't listen apparently. And she said she was helping them get back into game shape.
I know some white chicks in Mass that be going out there to see him.
She said all of that, Dante.
Listen.
Because why? He posted a picture with his real family, with his real girl. So the picture at the bottom is the picture with the girl.
You're stupid. Yo, Charles, listen.
So we're going to have this discussion.
If you got skeletons in the closet, you know what happened when they develop flesh.
But you know what it is, Dante?
What it is.
It's deeper than skeletons. And I'm going to tell you why. This I might offend my political connects with this one. But I probably won't. But the simple fact of the matter is the first thing they teach you when you get in the NBA, they have meetings with you. And I get it, he's only 21 and I'm 22. But he got in the league at what, 20? 21?
Charles,
About 20, but let me.
We don't want to hear that in Sharif.
No, but what's that, Black Power?
We don't want to hear that in Sharif.
You know that Black Power shit that's gonna play in my ride? But listen, they have meetings, bro, to teach you about the dangers of the females.
What up?
Before you step on the court in the NBA, they have classes and this and that. And I get it, you're 22. If you can see the stuff probably me and Dante and Fliz did at 22, it probably would be pretty crazy, right?
I was cool.
We was rappers though.
Right?
I was cool.
Now, what Vanessa say? Oh man, she said raw. She did say raw. Now, I get it. Everybody not going to learn everything they need to know at 22. But one thing I did learn at 22 was that going in people raw is very dangerous.
What runs with Zion,
right?
Zion Dialon. He spit hot fire.
Remy said, what about diseases that don't nobody care about, AIDS or bumps? Facts. Something you can't get rid of.
I talk about this all the time.
Now, you got to think, though. What I'm going to say, and Fliz says this was him. He claimed this was him, and I'm going to see if he agrees.
What?
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to tell you. When you wasn't getting a lot before, and then it all gets thrown at you, you might not be prepared to deal with it. So what I'm saying is, if you was like not getting none, and then you got hit with millions, and now you getting all that you can
That's
handle,
what I was going to say.
You getting all that you getting so much you can handle, you're going to start going crazy. You're not even thinking straight. And guess what she's going to tell you? You don't need that. You don't need that condom. I'm clean. Because she want the baby.
Yep.
She'll have that baby. Huh?
The rapper, the baby?
Boo. Boo.
Well, I gotta get the sound effects for this one.
Doesn't matter. Y'all laugh.
Y'all
laugh. I don't care. You trying to upgrade to the baby?
You trying
to upgrade to the baby?
Yo, that fire.
I gotta get this. Boo. But
Favreau said, "Set up."
She telling you gonna definitely get it without the protection because she want that baby. Now he got two chicks talking about they late. Ooh, right.
One thing I do want to acknowledge.
Go ahead.
Is hopefully she's not lying because that has been known to happen to NBA players that chicks have been lying. So hopefully she ain't lying just for clout. You know what I mean?
You talking about the real girl or the girl on the side?
The stripper chick.
The stripper chick.
Because that has been known to happen too. So I'm just saying, just to play a little bit of devil's advocate.
Right.
She could be a damn liar. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to point that out.
You're right. You're right. That's a fact, Fliz. You know what?
That happened to DMX. It happened to Charles Barkley. It happened to Derek Coleman.
We have to acknowledge that.
Fliz.
All of that could be a lie. All of that could be a lie.
She could be lying for clout. You know what I mean?
Like the big girl who said Usher.
Shout out Alicia Page in the building.
Remember Dante? Remember the big girl who said Usher slept with her and gave her?
Oh yeah, gave her.
I felt bad for her though.
I felt bad.
I felt bad for her. No,
why you feel bad for her, Fliz?
Because I mean, she wasn't the most like attractive person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And she was up there claiming that one of the biggest megastars was after her. So let's say she's telling the truth. Everybody was like, come on now.
Hold on, Fliz. You know what?
I felt so bad for her, yo.
That's what makes it even See,
I felt bad for her, yo.
You can easily clap
It
something.
make Usher look crazy.
No. You can easily clap something because nobody's gonna believe that. Dude, I know a lot of dudes that slip. Yo,
No, I'm
listen,
not saying
I say it all the time. 2:00 in the morning.
I had a dude.
Listen, Dante, 2:00 in the morning.
I had a
Anything.
dude. His wife.
Anything can happen.
His wife was fine. I seen some of his jump offs. I was never around. I was like, yo, dude, chill. One chick he took home, right? I ain't lying. I ain't exaggerating when I say this. This chick was purple.
Yeah.
And yo, she looked
All
like
right,
Baraka from what's that? Street Fighter.
All right, hold on. We're going to go. We're going too far. Slow down.
No, I'm telling you, yo, listen.
All right, so we got listen before we go too far.
She was smiling. I was like, who's she waving at?
Slow it down. All right.
He said, I took that down. See?
All right. Slow it down.
I didn't say what dude, so it'll be good.
Slow it down. Anyway,
Ray Caruth.
We get too sidetracked, right? The fact of the matter is, this kid right here is worth probably what? What do you got? He got the biggest deal since LeBron, right?
I'm not sure.
Off the rip, something like 90 million. I think they said he got the biggest sneaker deal with Nike. He got the biggest sneaker deal since LeBron.
He said late night hype.
Late night hype. Who said that? That's somebody. See, me and Dad, that's our language. Late night hype. That's what a late night hype is. Now listen, when you don't get it or you never got it before, and you start to get it in droves, you're gonna do stuff stupid like sleep with them all raw.
I'll be scared.
The second thing that he don't understand, what I learned a long time ago, don't try to lie. He can get them chicks without lying. If you're gonna have a girl, they need to know that. This chick would have never went on Twitter with all of this if she already knew from the jump, right? When you try to act like they the only one, when they all the only one, that's when you get these messy things going about you online. What he need to be like, look, Rashida or Rakita, whatever.
That ain't always true, homeboy, because if he's sitting up there telling her, no, I love you and all
that's
this.
That's a lie. That's what I'm saying. Don't lie to the chicks. What I'm saying is this. If you're going to be a bachelor lifestyle, or you're going to be a player, or you're going to be, I am who I am, you can't change me because I'm going to be an N-word for life, right?
Yep. If
that's you, like Lisa just said, be honest. A chick will respect that more. A chick will be with you for 10 years on the side. So, if you honest with her.
So Lisa, me and you can get it in, and I'll be honest with you and tell you I got a bunch of others.
Absolutely. But look,
I mean, I think that's true in some cases, but talking with my sister.
Not every case. You're right, please.
I was like, there's some cases where
the girl is going to be like
catching feelings.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's true. Now you can't control that.
That's the scariest. I don't know nothing about that. Where the camera's at?
But everybody catch flares. But at the end of the day, right? She can't say you lied to me.
Yep.
She can catch feelings. She can catch feelings and try to change the narrative and be like, nah, I want you, blah, blah, blah. But she can't be like, you lied. Now you're going to be like, well, I told you from day one, da, da, da. And she going to be hurt, but she can't say, but you said it was me and you forever, right? You can't do that.
It's too hard to go from rags to riches that fast. Zion's 20 years old and been given the world like.
Nah, but he was always a high school phenomenon, so he
was a high school phenom.
Yeah, but still, this is a different world. He's a rock star now. Like he's going everywhere, getting like love like crazy. Like I'm not. So I mean, I'm not defending anything. I don't know if she's even telling the truth. Like I said earlier, she could be lying. But I just like to put all aspects on the table.
Right.
I'm thinking 20-year-old me been given the world at that. I was a freaking moron.
You smashing everything.
I was an idiot. I might have gotten got at 20 years. I'm not gonna lie.
Flizzer had about 17 kids.
I might have felt like I'm the man. I can do that.
Flizzer be like, damn, I got 17 kids, but this chick fine.
And plus, when I was 20, I was an idiot. I can admit that. I was a straight idiot because naturally I'm a giver. I want to see everybody happy. Y'all
hear that, ladies? Flizzer's a giver.
No, I was. I'm good now, but right now I'm still a giver and I'm still the same nice guy, but I'm not an idiot.
If a woman would settle as a side chick because a dude has money, she needs some help.
Read Remy's comment.
I did. Be honest.
No, she said be honest.
Still going to be let you hit because of who you are, how much money you make. Slow.
That's what I'm saying. He got so much to gain. He don't have to lie. So don't be taking a chick talking about. Because the girl said they was supposed to move to New Orleans together. And she's like, how was this other chick not going to find out if you got another chick?
Lisa, you're crazy. She said he went from getting local no to getting worldwide.
Facts. I think he came out of high school, didn't he?
Out of high school. That's what I'm saying. He came out as a young, dumb kid. You know what I mean?
Nah, he went to Duke 1 year.
Oh, 1 year or 2?
1.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
That's when he broke his.
No, you're right. He
broke
broke
his leg.
the shoe. No, he didn't break his leg. He busted the shoe.
That's right.
That's right. He did 1 year, dude. But still, like 1 year in college is still a baby.
You still a baby. That's when you start doing all your.
Nah, listen. Listen. First,
yeah, if you think he's still college age,
listen. You know what? I'm gonna tell you what it is, yo. When it comes to stuff like this, like, yo, you got different aspects when it comes to why dudes do what they do. Either one, they ain't get the cute girls, and now they able to get the cute girls, so they want to take it out on getting the cute girls. 2, you was in the mood where you was like somebody was just throwing it out because that girl. I don't think that girl that he got right there is all that. But hey, that's his thing. But I'm just saying to you, it's like, yo, you gotta understand the circumstances. Like, you sometimes, like, your shorty get you mad. What happened? And somebody, you go talk to a person and everything. You know what you ever. I know y'all been to bars. Be real, cause I've been to bars and I'll be chilling, and a lady coming in, she saying she's married. I'll be sitting there talking to her. She say, I wonder why my husband ain't more like you. And I was like, oh, that's my cue. I gotta go. I'm not talking to you no more. I already know where you trying to go with this. Aline, what's up?
What up, Eileen? Shout out my girl Eileen in the building. Hola to you.
Oh, no, Remy. Again, condoms break and all kinds of stuff. I don't know why they hitting raw. I'm with you. I'm scared of the bumps. I'm scared of the bump.
He's young, bro. He's young. He's not like when you're young, you're not thinking of that, especially when you're that loaded. He's thinking like, I'm good, I'm set. I mean, he's feeling powerful. And when you're feeling powerful, every now and then some lady is gonna, like, especially when you're young, I'll say it again, start giving you that sweet talk. Look what happened to Paul George. You know what I mean? When his baby's mom, he wasn't trying to set that up for a while, but you know, who else? What other?
Why these dudes like hitting strippers? They bugging.
It's because when you're young,
hold up, Dante. What?
When you're young,
huh? What's wrong?
When you're young and you're feeling,
I'm not hitting no
powerful,
stripper. Like, you know how many strippers is like, I'll take you upstairs and charge me one. I'm like, I'm not hitting no stripper.
Slow down.
You bugging. You slow down. Okay, yeah.
Everybody
Leslie
not
Crunch.
like Dante. First of all, strippers need love too. We're not gonna do that. And they humans too. And not only that, every stripper not sleeping around.
They got guys like you. I'm not sleeping with no stripper. I'm letting you know that right now.
You gotta call me a simp. I
didn't say a simp. Read my lips. I ain't put the camera on me. All the cameras. I am not sleeping with no stripper.
Go ahead.
I said it.
We have strippers in our audience, Dante. Be nice.
And they probably gonna say I ain't sleeping with no cinnamon man either.
They're gonna be like, I'm not sleeping with you, Jay-Z.
What did Boone call me? What did he say? He said the S curls with the Nas part.
Listen, man. Listen. What it is, man, when you got that kind of money, where they end up at? Strip clubs. Young black people, even older, it's dudes our age. When they got money, they going straight to what? The strip club for fun. Right now, it's we're gonna go out and have some hookah and have some fun, or we're gonna go to strip club.
You know why I took chicks to strip club?
9 times out of 10, these guys at the strip club because they want to show their money.
I took chicks to strip club. You know why?
Why?
For some reason, they turns them on and they be ready to go. When you take them. See, there's a difference.
Okay, but why want to turn them on though? Oh, turn the chick you're with on.
Yes.
Oh, I thought you meant strip.
No, I took chicks because I'm like, yo, she gonna play hard to get.
I mean,
high five.
And in all honesty, everybody who's known me for a few decades knows when I was in my early 20s, I did frequent a strip club off 50. But I was like, what? And at one point, I had to go to like.
I know that's why I ended up there because of you.
I was like, yo, I can't keep going. You know, then I got into my like late 20s.
Thank you. See,
I had fun a few weeks
ago. It is my preference. Thank you.
Actually, for Christmas, we went to all of our office went to the Wonderland. We had a blast.
Oh yeah,
we had a blast.
We had on Christmas, y'all.
We had a
birthday.
it was like a few days before Christmas, like the 18th, 19th.
Nah, I ain't saying that strip clubs are bad. I mean, listen,
me, the wife, all of us, we went there. We had
go have fun, spend some dollars.
Can I tell you something though? I'm cheap. I'm mad cheap. I'm mad cheap. But when I went to this one, when I went to Wonderland, this is the first time I saw
Wonderland.
Wonderland got some chicks.
Wonderland was fire.
But I'm gonna tell you why, and I might be. This is me, bro. They was like, "Why you giving every chick some dollars?" Cause they up there working all hard. I'm like, "Dang, man, I don't feel bad." Like some of them, people wasn't giving nothing. I was like, "Dang, like she up there doing a service, bro. She's working hard. She trying to." and some of them people, some people they just sit back, they don't do nothing. So I'm like, dang, I couldn't watch nobody not get nothing. So I'm like this, bro. I'm an equal opportunity, bro. I'm like, I can't do that, bro.
Charles
I felt bad, bro.
A deep sensitivity to females. Like, no, I noticed that a lot of
need a man.
They trying to call me a
Wait.
No, I'm not.
Yo, we gonna call you Rob Treasury
for
now.
Single mom, bro.
No,
We
but I
need
know
a
that's what I'm
man.
saying. We've had a lot of clashes in the past.
Since
I'm defending single mom.
Charles is going to defend
a man like
he.
Yo, you will defend the
Someone
female's
who
plight.
could-
Hold on, bro. He will defend the female's plight till the cows come home. And that's
yeah.
one thing about Charles. I noticed
I'm
that.
always, bro.
Like he's not gonna let you just disrespect a female openly. And
Even when you should.
I'm like, yo, he is like that.
I'm like, you gotta be real trash. The next person we talk about is trash. That's a female. I am gonna diss in the next article that's we're about to talk
Here
about.
we go.
I'm gonna talk about her in a low kind of way because what she said, I'm about to talk about her right now.
Go there
So
now.
when we finish up this Zion. We done with Zion?
Yeah, we done with Zion.
Okay.
Go to church.
Zion, get your life together.
Go to church, Zion.
Smart enough. Smart enough.
You're named after a church.
But remember, she might be lying. I hope you know that.
She might be lying.
You're lying.
You're right. But
Spit
this
in my
one,
mouth.
and listen, I would defend females. I was one of the, and I'm gonna tell y'all can clown me, bro. I don't care. I was one of the few, I was probably one of two guys that was defending Megan Thee Stallion. In this room too. Right? It's lame. I get it. I'm lame. I'm for defending Megan Thee Stallion. Most guys call me lame. I wasn't defending her. I was defending the fact that a dude was shooting at a female. I don't care who was the girl. I don't care who was the guy. You put out a gun and shot at a female.
Everybody would agree with you.
You lame. Nah, but they wasn't though, Dante. You must not have been on Twitter. 80% was rocking with him. 80% of Twitter was rocking with Tory Lanez in the beginning. So it was like for
you know what it is?
For
years.
years.
Too much going on around that story.
Right,
That's what it was.
I was getting hammered, bro. They was like, yo, you will let it up, whatever.
Magic City's Atlanta.
End of the day, I defended Megan Thee Stallion wrong, right, or indifferent. I know she thought it up and do all this crazy stuff, but at the end of the day, a guy pull out a gun and shoot at the female feet, that's lame. But what I want to move on, right? I want to move on. Remy said something's fire. I don't know what y'all talking about.
No,
Magic City.
I never been there, but I didn't realize it's in Atlanta.
Where?
It's in
Magic
Atlanta.
City.
But Remy, my days of going to the bar, like the strip club, is over.
But Wonderland was nice. Wonderland was fire.
That was my young days. My old guy days.
When you go somewhere else, like Sin City in New York, and what's that other one? Sin City, and there's another one that all the rappers used to go to that was in Yonkers or Bronx. I forgot that one.
But New York, they can't take their tops off though.
You bugging.
You must be in a hole in the wall. No, listen to me.
What?
They have laws in New York. They can't. It's certain stuff they can't take off, bro. Either they bottoms or something. Maybe they can take the top, but the bottoms got to stay on.
Yeah, because
something in New York, something in New York where they
joint?
can't take stuff off. Like it's like not the same. But anyway,
Joel Santana, 50 Cent, all of them used to go to this one.
salute to the strippers, respect for the sex workers. But at the end of the day, this next chick, I am going to diss her because what she said is so disrespectful. And I'm talking about this chick, and some of y'all going to defend this girl, right? Azealia Banks. Some of y'all going to defend what this chick said, but I'm not rocking with her because she basically is saying, and I'm gonna read to you the comments, but Miss Jackie O, who just died a few days ago. From a surgical procedure. AKA quote a mommy makeover. Right? Which is, some people say it's not necessary, some people say it is, it's whatever. It's not about whether it's necessary or not. They taking a scalpel, they giving you anesthesia, they cutting into your skin. That is a surgical procedure, bro. And you can die. She's saying that the reason this woman died was because it was karma for her fiance, DC Young Fly, cracking jokes on her when she went on Wild 'N Out. I'm going to say this again.
I'm sitting back in the chair for this.
I'm going to say this again.
You heard it right.
Azealia Banks says that woman on the screen died on the table, even though she didn't die on the table. She died from complications of surgery of a mommy makeover because the guy in the picture with her,
Lefty agree with you. He said F her.
Was mean to her on Wild 'N Out, which is a show about insulting you.
Yes.
Azealia Banks went on the show and left the show crying because they got her with a good ass joke. Right? And she's still mad about it to this day. She's still mad about it to the fact that she went on her Instagram, and I'm going to read to you what this chick says. Remy says she does witchcraft. You have chicken bones in the closet, all that. Chicken blood, all that. But I'm going to read to you what this chick really had to say. Look at it. That's this woman's kids right there. Right? If you look at the screen.
They had some big looking kids.
She was, I don't know why this chick wanted surgery, but that's a whole nother story. She was beautiful. This chick was beautiful, bro. And she was mixed. But I'm going to read what Azealia Banks said. I'm going to let you judge for yourself. Here we go. She said, damn, DC Young Fly spent years disguising his own deeply rooted hatred of self as jokes pointed at women's beauty, projecting his own feelings about his own ugliness onto women perfectly secure in their own skin. All right, nothing wrong with that. Then she goes, say what you want about my tears. They were pure tears of rage and not at all a sign of weakness when she cried on the show. She cried on Wild 'N Out, so she's talking about that. She said, because in the end, I won. She's trying to say by that girl dying, she won.
Wow.
She's saying by that girl dying, she won now. So let me finish. I am happy I cried and moved on. That Jackie O girl must have been so deeply insecure about herself. And the nerve of DC to call such a gorgeous woman as Azealia Banks herself ugly on national television while a bunch of black people laughed. She continued, and ironically, dead at 32, exactly on my 32nd birthday, May 31st, 2023 in Miami, Florida. You N-words are going to learn to stop effing with me. That's what she wrote. So she's taking credit, and it's more, I don't even want to read more. She got more posts, they just get worse. But I don't want to read no more. I just want to have the conversation of, we're talking about disrespect for human life, right? Mm-hmm. The comments is going crazy right now.
Pause, Charles.
Go ahead and say, read the comments real quick.
No, we're not.
Or you want to say what you want to say?
No. First of all, how are you laughing at someone dying? Yes. Okay. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's my point of what I was trying to tell you. You see this in the news. You see this on Twitter, correct?
Yep.
A black woman.
Yep.
Going after another woman. One.
That chick is half black though. The other woman.
Hear me? I'm painting a picture.
Right.
A black woman is going after another woman who's married, kids. Mm-hmm. And you wonder why that lady shot through the door? Mm. This is my point. I've been saying.
How we present ourselves.
Yeah, you coming off this angry over jokes.
Over jokes.
Jokes. And you held on to this for jokes. And I'm not justifying nobody's behavior. But when you put this out there in the world, this anger, this emotion and everything.
She does that all the time too.
No, but again,
it's terrible. She's a terrible person.
Listen, that right there is good enough to justify a whole bunch of females, especially the ones that hang around her. Mm-hmm. That's my point. This is why I say you got to be careful what you project to the world.
It break my heart, bro. Like, it make me physically hurt to read that, bro. Like, it make me so angry that somebody would take that old ass show, that shit about 6-7 years ago.
Is that true, Lefty? She could be charged with a hate crime, public statements?
You can, but she didn't say nothing like, yeah, it's possible, but I don't know. I don't know about what she said as a hate crime.
You're crazy. Doesn't that sound like she killed
Lisa
her?
Costa, I was just about to say that. Lisa Costa said, if you're on that show and you don't have thick skin, stay off them type of shit. For real, I was gonna say, what are you doing on there if you're gonna be crying?
It's a comedy.
Like, me and my big bone-legged ass, if I go on that show, I know what they going in.
What happened was she had stuff written, but it wasn't funny. And she was nervous. And then she went out there, and them dudes do this all day, so they laid into her. Yep. And they laid into her about her two biggest complexes. Her skin color and something else, or her music. I don't know what it was. But whatever they said was the two things they hit it with a 1-2, bang, bang, ran off crying. Why would you go on there if you can't handle it? But go ahead, finish. I'm sorry.
No, that's all. I agree with Lisa's statement, man. Like, if you go on any show, that's like if they have a roast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right. Don't go to the roast.
Like, yo, that show is basically a roast for like a 30-minute show of a roast. Like, you're going to get roasted. Go on there. They're gonna rap roast you. They're gonna joke roast you.
Yeah.
And plus, because you're the
Karina,
celebrity.
shout out.
Like that.
Yo, listen to Charles. See,
What's crazy is them kids, man, they lost their mom. This is we just talked about 2 women who kids don't have their mom.
yes.
It's 7 kids now that lost their mom, bro. And you're gonna come out and make it about yourself. And on another note, before you say something else, B Simone is getting a lot of heat too, because she has she's friends with Jackie O, and she's trying to promote her page of she got a thing called close friend. You can pay and be her close friend. She's like, you're not going to be able to see what I'm going through if you're not on my close friends list. Join my close friends today, and you can see what I'm going through about my friend Jackie O. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're using this. The chick is trending #1 for a while, so they're using it, right? They're using her death for clout.
Listen, okay, Charles, we had this conversation about attention is the new
Currency.
Now the thing about it is, okay, when you are not in different worlds, like that world is a different animal, right? Remy, you can speak on that Hollywood world because you're in it, the actors and everything. People think that these people are so attractive and everything, but these people are so insecure with themselves. Crazy. If you ever listen to people talk about how insecure they are with themselves, you'd be surprised. And people want to get in there because they think, oh, if I get in that situation, my life will change and all this other stuff. Your life will change if you change for yourself to be the better. See, again, I don't care how famous you become. I don't care how much money you have. It's not going to change the person that you are. You're just going to be able to get more toys. That's it. That's all that's going to happen. You might even get people that you may think is attractive, but they have an ugly inside. Like this lady, I don't know her, but based on what she just said, she's telling me she got an ugly inside.
Very ugly.
These people are not your friends. See, the industry is fake. See, Remy could speak on this. And this is the thing that people was trying to. So now you got fake people in the outside world trying to get in the fake industry, find out it is fake. And now your world is all messed up. It's really an illusion and smoke and mirrors.
Facts.
He said next subject.
Who said that?
Lefty.
All right, next.
No friends in the industry. Drake. Remy is funny. Remy, we should have brought Remy in. Yo, Remy, you gotta come in.
We had an opening tonight because TJ called out, and I was trying to figure out who to bring. I didn't want to post
Remy's
it.
still in Atlanta.
I know. I'm not. Hey, Remy, are you out of town right now?
She might be, but listen. I do wanna. We need to do a shout out. See who's in the building first of all.
I told you everybody. Karina, Remy. We've been showing everybody. Lefty, Vanessa still there, holding it down. For me, woman. Lisa. Some dude named Travis Fliz Wiggins is watching.
All right.
401 community calendar is watching.
Oh, who else is in here? She said, I'm gonna pull up on the next one. Okay.
There it is.
All right.
Say less. I want to bring more guests on anyway, so we need more guests.
Nikki's in there. Zay. I've been showing everybody out. For Raw.
Salute.
My future baby mother's in that somewhere.
Word.
Yeah.
All the ladies are signed up. Oh, wait. I don't know about that.
Speak for yourself, boy. Everybody loves cinnamon.
But too much of it burns.
That's right.
You called me Usher? You gonna talk,
let it burn. Let it burn. Now we wild, man.
I want to talk about something that just hit my table right now, and I didn't know about this till right now.
Justin.
This is interesting because it's two different people saying that what I'm about to tell you. So the first person is this guy right here.
Fool me, I said that. Oh, you're my bad. Fund me. I said fund me.
Oh,
my bad.
Just trying to tell you how to say her name?
No, I said it. Fool me. Got you. I got you. Love from Dante.
I like Alan Pye. That's Lefty, right?
Yeah.
Either we spent too much time on hatefulness.
I know. So let's talk about this guy right here, Bobby Shmurda. He just said something that's very interesting to me, and I want to bring up the
Sandy's in the building.
Salute to Sandy in the
building.
building.
DJ, we gotta bring Lefty in here too. He said Love Clash Podcast.
Say less. There it is. Hopefully we stick around.
Yeah, so, I did something I want to do anyway.
Hopefully, who stick around? Us?
Hopefully
We
they
here
stick
forever.
around and stay in the chat and all that good stuff like that. But this guy on the screen, Bobby Shmurda, right? He says something that's very interesting. And I'm gonna read it right now.
He said he's a hot nugger.
He said that he doesn't listen to rap.
All right.
Quote, it's very dangerous to the communities. Because these little kids really think that's going on and you didn't even live it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to read the whole comment. I want to talk about this Bobby Shmurda thing real quick because to me, it's extremely interesting to hear someone say that who actually, was part of the problem. Let's say that. So Bobby says, you got these effing kids following you guys, and you're effing rapping about these lifestyles. It's endangering. It's very detrimental, very dangerous to the communities that these little kids think that that's what's going on. I think rap is supposed to be telling MFers to go from negative to positive, coming from poverty to going to riches and stuff like that, and how to stay in that and how to change. That's the S I want to hear. I want to hear about living life. That's why I don't listen to rap for real. I don't listen to rap. I don't know nothing about rappers. Only time I listen to rap is when I'm in the club. I just dance to anything. Let's talk about this.
I ain't mad at 90 Cent.
Let's talk about this. Is that true?
You need the cool.
You know Charles White?
Yup.
You heard what Charles White said about Bobby Shmurda?
What he
You
said?
know how Charles White thinks. He was like, they need to lock up all the wherever they locked up Bobby Shmurda because he came out with such a different mind frame than when he went in. And so I was dying. Like, there's nothing wrong. Where's the camera at? There's nothing wrong with evolution and maturity. Nothing wrong with that. I don't find anything wrong. I as a person, I listen to all forms of rap, but if he don't want to, because he feels destructive, and let's be honest, there is a portion of hip hop. I spoke about this today in a meeting. There is a portion of hip hop that is destructive,
Right.
like it or not. Now, there's a lot of good. There's a lot of like positive. There's a lot of intellectual. There's a lot of stories that teach, and but there is subsections that's like, all right, let's just be destructive and fuel young kids, and tell them we're killing on our block and make it cool.
Right.
So I'm not mad that he said I don't listen to rapping and rap is destructive. I wish he could say he could break it down.
Dante, what's your thoughts on that?
White lady shooting through the door.
What you mean by that, Dante? Explain,
Listen,
nigga.
okay, you know what? Listen, I always say, right? People always say music don't have no influence.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday when we was on No Longer Trap podcast, Sandy said the reason why she went after certain dudes is because of the music. It made those dudes attractive.
Okay.
So the thing about it is, when you see certain lifestyles, especially if you don't have, let's just say, people to look up to, you're attracted to certain things that you might consider masculine. So when you see what's going on right now, when they talk about ops, so again, there we go with a terminology devaluing.
And that's one of the worst words we ever came up with, because you dehumanizing everybody. You can do anything to an op. You can push him on a subway platform. You can do anything. Stab him up, shoot him, because he's an op. You can do whatever. Anything goes to an op. That's the worst word we came up with. But go ahead, finish, Dante.
So that's what I'm sitting up there saying. See, the thing about it is, remember when music was first came about, it was about communication, talking about what we was going through,
right,
spreading love and everything.
Slaves used music to communicate about what was
where
going
to pray.
on. Pray, all that. And
directions too.
Directions, where they would, a lot of stuff, a lot of emotion, and a lot of stories were told with that music. But go ahead, finish.
Nah, that's all I want to say. The thing about it is, that's why I'm like for instance, I'm gonna read this person comment.
Go ahead.
It's gonna go with what I'm saying. She said, Dante, you drove me nuts yesterday on No Longer Trap Pod, but today you're calm and I like your point of views. I thought I didn't like you, just keeping it real. Y'all gotta see that. Y'all gotta see that. No. That was
Who said that?
no. Fool me.
Oh, yeah.
That was the first time. No. Listen, I told you that episode was wild, Charles. I told you. But no, the thing is, once I said it was the other person that made me that way. But I'm sorry. I take accountability. You know what I mean? Because I would normally keep my composure, especially on that platform. Because everybody was like, I've never seen him like this. I'm always calm. But the words that this man was saying just had me out of my. But that's another episode.
Yeah,
we get in that one.
So,
I just was saying, because see, again, somebody could take something that you do that one time,
right,
and make you who they're paid you as.
Facts.
That's my point. I'm saying what they're saying about music nowadays. So again, when you see all these young black men with money killing each other, the news is just spreading all of this. What do you think the counterpart see us as?
Animals.
Ops.
Facts.
Let me shoot through the door. She thought she was playing Call of Duty.
We missed Lisa Costa said something earlier. She said Stephen King said he doesn't allow his kids to watch his movies. Lots of people in this rap industry don't allow their children to
Snoop don't let
listen
his people listen to his
You know what's funny? Years and years ago, Luke from 2 Live Crew said that. He said, if my daughter listens to my music, I'll beat her A. And he's that. I was like, that's some true ish right there.
Cardi B ran when her daughter was about to hear WAP. Went and cut it off, went crazy, trying to get her not to hear it. So all of this stuff is wild. But at the end of the day, what he's saying is some of these guys don't live that lifestyle and they're portraying it. That's true.
Correct.
Quite a few of them
don't
live
in the
that.
industry. We always knew that.
And the industry shapes it where that's what's selling.
Correct.
They shape what we think. Violent movies, violent TV shows, violent books, violent magazines, violent rap. All of that stuff is going to sell faster. When you watch a new show, right, and be honest, right? I know y'all don't watch a lot of shows. But when you watch a new show and the first scene comes on and it's somebody getting blown they back out,
society,
right? They just wearing this chick out. You're like, oh, this show might be interesting. You sit up like, oh, this show might be good.
This is interesting.
Titties jingling, all that.
Airplane, like, that movie Airplane.
What movie?
With Denzel Washington.
Okay,
that's how I started.
And the show Swarm that just came out with your girl from was it Chloe or the other one? Swarm, the one about y'all ain't watching, but it's a show that just came out. The girl from the Chloe and her sister. One of the sisters is in it, and with the guy from Snowfall, my guy Franklin White. Is it Frank White? No, it's not Frank. I'm Frank. No, I'm bugging.
Oh, they started off with a sex scene?
It started off with him pounding her from the back. Like the first 5 minutes, like boom. So then everybody ended up talking about it started going viral that the show was wild and blah 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 blah.
He said me and
Franklin Saint.
Kitchen floor cave in the 90s. Are we home records?
That, because you think
so, but like sex sales, violence sales,
and attention, like you get your attention fast,
quick.
You didn't wait for no dialogue. All right, let's get them hooked now.
Boom. Either sex or violence. Sex or violence.
Yep.
And then like that's what hooks you and blah blah blah. So we're in a society that it perpetuates that and it overblows that, right? It just makes that into the premises. So that's exactly what's gonna happen with your music. And the more violence and anger, and we got it in the 90s. We had some hard ass rap. We got hard rap now. So it's like, but it's to me though, it feels a little more. Is not disingenuous, but it is to a degree because nobody's walking around. And I even said that back in the 90s when gangster rap was crazy. At one point, gangster rap, it was like 85% of all rap. At one point, for a hot 4 years, was all just gangster rap. Mm-hmm. It was all gangster rap. It was nothing but gangster. And I was like, bro, these dudes don't kiss their mom. They don't hug their aunt.
But Charles,
they don't take their kids to school.
It was an agenda, though.
It was an agenda to make it more than what it was. And that's what happened right now. With I can't sit there. I'm gonna be honest. I am a hip hop head. I listen to everything, but I try to listen to all what is it called? And I like good music, but I try to listen to a full on
What happened to R&B? R&B used to be about love, not hate. Who's singing about love now?
I try to listen to a drill rap playlist, right? And some drill rap be banging, but by the time you get 15 songs and 20 songs of just straight drill rap, you want to drill your freaking head off.
You be thinking like, about me too, like this is what I'm gonna do.
It's like, yo, how many times can they say the same thing
for real over
and over, bro? And how many times can you shoot and do this and that? And it has like the value of it. So it's like if you're a kid, right? And when I was young, I was listening to everything: Sade, Earth, Wind, and Fire, Keith Sweat, Anita Baker. Like I was listening to mad stuff, and I was listening to still rap. But if you're listening to drill rap all day, like all day, that's all you hear. Like, bro, your brain is wired crazy. Like I can't expect you to do right. I can't expect a kid that's got drill rap on all day for his brain to be motive like where it is.
Yep. Lisa Costa said, listen, what culture listens to rap more? That I see where you're getting at, but it depends on what branch of rap you're talking about. If we talk about the straight industry rap, yeah, that will be more white folks and white women. But drill rap, that's more the underground culture of black kids. But go ahead.
But the thing with drill rap, right? So let me just say this. When stuff is perceived as cool, right? Kids gonna want to do what's cool.
Yes.
So if everybody's listening to drill rap, guess what I'm gonna start trying to listen to? Drill rap. I'm from DC.
To fit in.
If you didn't listen to Go-Go, you was whack. So guess what I was listening to? Go-Go. Somebody wrote on Facebook the other day. They had, side note, somebody from Rhode Island trying to do a Go-Go show. They're like, I want to do a full Go-Go show here. I don't know who that was. They tagged me in it, blah, blah, blah. But Go-Go is a very genre, a regional sound.
Oh, no, Go-Go can work up here.
No, it can't. Listen.
At certain yes, it can.
No,
certain places, charge you
cannot work.
Okay.
It cannot work. But I was telling the person, I was like, that sound, they've been trying to make Go-Go nationwide for 50 years, and it's still regional. So that's the point. What I'm telling you is it's a very specific sound. But in DC, if these two guys was in DC and didn't know Go-Go, they would, even though they loved rap, I loved rap more than Go-Go, but I had to know Go-Go. So when you have to know drill music, it becomes cool to everybody. So some of these kids won't listen to nothing else but that. And they get brainwashed, this and that. They just had 50 kids by my house fighting police at the carnival. They had to shut the carnival down a day early because 50 kids now, you know what I'm saying? It's just like it's everybody no one wants to get embarrassed. Everybody wants to be tough. It's like we got to pull a gun out, shoot somebody, we got to fight. Like it's an angry music, and I get it. We had angry music, we had hardcore rap. I'm not taking
y'all
that
took
from
it wrong when I said
we had a lot of hardcore rap. But at this point, we had back then we had different levels of it. Right? The rap now,
variety.
The rap playlist now, their window of creativity is so narrow, you can't even be creative. Tell me a rapper right now that's telling you a story, right? Tell me a rapper that's telling you a story that has a message. They don't even do that anymore.
Cole.
No, I'm not talking. Cole damn near 40 years old. I'm talking about a young artist that's right now that's popping. So it's like the music. Lil Uzi Vert and all this stuff, they dealing with demonic stuff half the time. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're not even getting nourishment from it like you used to. We used to have a game of horseshoes. Now I want what's that?
Arrested Development.
We had the Arrested Development. I need that verse. Hold on, I need that verse. How did you?
Lord, I
down and out, losing ground. Although I am black and proud, problems got me pessimistic. Brother,
Flames came through.
Why does it have to be
shout out
so
to Antonio
tough?
Page.
I don't know where I can go.
Used to rock with that shit.
Those are out of Moscow. My grandma passed. My
Mother's gone.
I never had one feel
So alone.
I was helping my boys.
One of them died too. I think the old man died.
Oh, I would think so.
He was old back then.
I was saying not to be funny, but he was old then.
Salute that Arrested Development. You know there was a gangster rap group before that?
Never knew that.
They was gangster rap before that. Look
Maybe
at
they were trying to get on in Tennessee because you got to remember.
And then they came up with Tennessee. They was mad earthy. They was like,
but you got to remember
I
because
love them, bro.
they put my man was from Tennessee and everything. No, but you want to know he was a gangster. My dude that was from Tennessee.
you know what's crazy? That song was so big. I think people forget how big that song was.
Take me to
Because it was such a breath of fresh air. I think that was like in the middle of the gangster era.
Make me forget all that's wrong. Let me understand
Stand your plan, Lord, I ask you, be my guidance. Yo,
What's that? And that Mr. Window, yeah.
I had a line about Mr. Window. I had a line about Mr. Window. It was a little disrespect. I said you broke like Mr. Window, but whatever. Anyway,
Shame, Charles.
Remy
Shame.
said our parents used to act like music today, and now here we are acting like music
That's
today.
true. That's true.
But somebody said something the other day online, and they was right. They said we don't hate the music today. It just ain't as good as the music we used to listen to, and it's true because our music has so much diversity. Right now, take an R&B song right now. They can't really get outside of a box of they mash guarded, right? They can't really love you too much. They gotta be like, girl, come over. You know I like you. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, I want to bang you. I want to sleep with you. Like, it's all this extra stuff. It can't be I'm destroyed because you gone. Like, it's like they can't be vulnerable. And our heroes was vulnerable. Keith Sweat, they say he was begging, right? Keith Sweat, he don't like that term, but they say he was begging.
That
like,
album, his albums was fire.
And how many babies was made to 12 play? R. Kelly.
Get last.
Right? So, like, come on, like, it's a different thing.
But Charles, here, like, I keep like
Antonio Page Sr.'s in the building.
He shout out all of us.
Yeah.
Salute to you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Y'all late. I already said it. But no, here, listen to listen.
He's called him Keith the
Keith
Wine.
the Wine. Listen, Charles, I told you, like, listen, again,
What?
in this system, see what music and all this, whatever it is, it's like they using music as a way to get the jails populated. Like I told you, when I was in New York, when I was in school, I remember when it was in the, I never understood why they had the 4-1, 4-2, 4-3. Then when I moved up here, they had them classes. Do you know that the 4-4s, the 8-4s was saying how many kids was gonna go to prison? That's what that was designed to say, that these kids were so bad and dumb that they built prisons based on that. If you go through the history of that. So let me tell you something about most of these rappers, because a lot of these people that's in the industry are invested in prison systems. So what the thing about it is, most of these rappers know what's going on. They know what time it is, but they can't speak against it. Because what's another thing that is being promoted? Liquor. So now you got this music, liquor. What do you think is going to happen? Weed smoking?
Facts.
Yo, everybody, I'll talk about this today. Yo, see, so the thing about it is also they taking perks. Now, you know what's so crazy? Yo, you know what blew my mind yesterday?
They went from being drug dealers to drug users. Go ahead.
There was a kid, right? Fliz, you would have loved it. I'm going to get that music and let you see it. There was this 19-year-old kid. They had this alternative rap music. This music was dope. I'm listening to like, oh, shoot. These dudes about to blow up. And dude said, yo, I'm talking to one of the members yesterday. He said, yo, no, rest in peace to my dude. I said, what do you mean rest in peace? He said, he died. I said, he died? He said, yeah, he did an overdose. He was on drugs. 19? And I know it's a bunch of people. I was just like, yo, he looked like he was looked like he was enjoying himself with this music. Their videos was like, I was like, yo, who's their director? I want to hire them.
And you can't tell no more what these kids going through. Not even just kids. This is adults killing themselves. But you don't know what people going through. And just like the guy last year, the dancer for Ellen DeGeneres show.
The DJ.
Man.
The DJ.
He was the dancer and the DJ. He was the DJ.
Yeah.
Damn, what's his name? Somebody know the DJ for Ellen DeGeneres who committed suicide last year. I know his name and it's just on the tip of my tongue. But he was the happiest person on earth. He was always smiling. He was always dancing, joking, laughing. He had a wife, kids. And what was his name? Somebody knows this guy's name.
I'll Google it.
But no one knew. And he just killed himself out of nowhere. And people was Twitch.
Yeah, Twitch.
Twitch. His name was Twitch.
Thank you, audience.
Yeah. Lefty said Twitch.
And Antonio.
Nikki said it begins with a T. Yep. But
yo, Remy said earlier, do you think it's a lack of spirituality has anything to do with it?
Yes, it does. Because we had KRS-One.
Look what Remy said.
What?
We are in the last days.
Party was live at on Thursday. This Saturday from 8 to DJ Flip Mercedes on the ones
y'all can hear us, right?
And we about to get it done. Just as a little side note, just want to let you know there's a lot of stuff coming up, bro.
You might have to say that
again. The popping, we got the popping up. We got TJ Swords gonna be in the building to open up for Scarlet. We got Master.
He said we back, sorta.
We back.
Yeah,
we back. Cause the cameras are back.
Y'all can hear.
Yeah, we good.
We good. Nikki roll.
We good. We good.
Thumbs up. We thumbs up.
What the hell you all gonna say? Whatever you just did made us black.
I've been black.
No, you're dark brown, buddy.
Culturally. Chocolate.
Cinnamon in the house.
Chocolate.
We back. You know what it is?
I'm fine.
Charles is cinnamon too then?
It's a live show. I just gotta get the number.
Charles is cinnamon.
So yeah, y'all, if y'all didn't hear me, this Saturday, 8 p.m. to 1 a.m. is the party. DJ Flip Mercedes.
You ain't got nothing else to sip on?
It's part 2.
I got you.
So yo, come out. If y'all missed the party, it was fire. Ask anybody who was there.
Now,
crazy.
It was crazy. Flip's party was turned. I was mad I had to leave. But listen, if I give you this screwball, wifey gonna be mad.
Oh, talk to me.
I got screwball in the other room, but wifey gonna be like, "You, that's for us to drink while we working."
I'll bring another bottle or something. Yo.
She like, screw off, you ain't getting mine.
Nah, yeah, I missed it. Hey, talk about my video, brethren.
Why don't you talk about your video?
You talk about it. I like it.
No one can talk about your video better than you.
Yo, you talk about my video. Listen, Justin in the building, Justin Ruffin. He said your mocha.
Yeah. What up, Isma?
Yo, listen. Talk about my video, yo.
Isma was at the party.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Listen, Soul Snatcher, new joint, club anthems. I'm about to start performing it. Soul Snatcher. Sit back, relax your dance music, step to it.
So yeah, he got a new video out that for some reason he won't talk about. You know what I mean?
Charles said he looked like Donald Jones. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about that, Remy.
What happened?
Charles said he looked like Donald Jones.
Who, you?
I said that about Charles. Do look like Donald Jones. He said, "'Cause I love you. You know that I love you. Oh yeah. Girl, you look so sweet."
Wifey just walked
Shout out to wifey. His wife just walked in.
So she.
But yo,
we great do this. We great do some screwball.
Screwball, you joining us?
Get the
oh, you can get in the chair. That's guess right there.
We now got
we got Goldilocks and the 3 beers.
Right?
Get a cup because I don't have no.
And by the way, also following up, even though TJ ain't here, we're gonna still shout out his Champagne and Good Vibes video.
You want ice in it?
Third, I got 2 videos about to be released.
Cups right there, Mom. Get that cup.
One, for those who don't know, is by one of the young kids in the community. He shot one of my videos. He picked the song. That's my new thing. I'm letting the kids pick the songs that they want to hear. The last one they did was So Dirty, and this one is it's called Grace. They picked that one, and he shot all the shots at a train track we went
Hold
to.
up, before you close that up,
then
dip it.
My monster song, All I Know. All I know is he was shot by Tony Biz. We did it on some fast time, but the song is monstrous. So
when you recorded that?
At my party, right before the party.
I did a video?
Yeah.
With Tony Biz?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, Tony was. You remember Tony was?
Why you didn't wait till I get there?
You wasn't there because we didn't want to. You wasn't there. We didn't want to shoot it in the club because there were so many things shot in that club. Like you shot a video there. I shot my hoodie in that club years ago. It was like too many videos going to be shot in that spot, so we were just outside on some random time.
Yo, let me just say that video Dante just shot is called
he talking about it.
Soul Snatcher. Go on my page, his page. You need to see this video. You need to see this video. I don't think I have it set up where you can even see Shorty. But
Heavy Roll on Midnight Madness. Okay.
I think he's talking about one of your.
Shorty just joined us over there. Mary, salute to Mary over there in the cut. Salute. We're gonna take a shot of this this screwball.
You guys doing all of these beautiful, big, positive things.
Cheers,
Cheers, guys. Salute.
We got shows coming up like crazy.
We got all kind of shows coming up.
Oh wait, where's my drink?
It's a crazy
I
summer.
can't wait to see all of it.
It's a crazy summer. Shorty will be here tomorrow night with our podcast. We got the other
I
one.
sure will.
Yo, what's the name of y'all podcast?
The Mix Down.
Mary.
Yo, I like the mix. That choice
The Mix
spot.
Down.
The mix.
The Mix Down.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
I like
night.
that. I was
We
like, when I
gonna turn
seen
it
that, I was
way
like,
up.
oh yeah, I was like, that's a winner.
I think tomorrow night, I think I'm gonna tag 50 people, 100 people. Y'all gonna be watching us tomorrow.
I
Whether you
got
want
my
to or
drink
not.
ready. Give me cheers.
Are you saying you need everybody's music or you need
What you doing?
everything?
Oh, that's a
music?
drink?
The drink.
Cheers, guys.
I got my. You like that?
I love
Fill
that.
my
I
drink
love
back
that,
up.
Liz.
Fill my drink back up.
I
It's
love
back.
it. I love it.
It's
I
back.
love it.
The mean
Hey,
Saran, the mean Saran in the house.
We.
Yo, something happened tonight that never happened. This damn
Yeah, she's
box
supposed to be.
froze.
He said she's in the camera. She's supposed to be in the camera. That's Goldilocks and the Three
Our
Bears.
cameras. Our camera box
Instead of the
froze.
porridge, we drinking screwball.
I'm drinking simulator.
Yo,
And my
yo,
ice.
Alan, give me your email. Send me your email.
Facts.
Clash.
I wish I was more prepared. I could put that video on. If I
Give me
could.
your email, Alan, and I'll give you the music.
Oh shoot, spilling stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy. But
You're spilling your drink, Liz?
I don't have any drink. It's melted ice. But
Factamundo.
but you know, melted ice delicious.
It is.
Melted
It purifies.
It does. It does.
Yo, why I gotta be a fool? I'm like, yo, listen, this is just me. Everybody, you gotta see me off camera.
What up, ice? Dirty ice in the building. Gotta show them out.
Dirty ice in the building.
Dirty ice.
Salute.
Yo, Dirty Ice, we need you on here as a guest. I actually recommended you.
He did today. We was looking for names.
Yep.
I said, guys, TJ not gonna be here today. Give me some names. He did say Dirty Ice.
Yep.
And
You need to
Graham-
come on here.
So we got a couple. I want to start doing more guests anyway. So we're gonna start bringing in guests, so we can just, you know what I'm saying, get a different viewpoint. Because we always saying, well, everybody know what we're gonna say before we say.
There's gonna be 5 of us
Sometimes, some
starting
nights,
lineup.
some nights. But you
I'm
know
the
what I'm saying.
coach. I can't be, you know what I'm saying? Don't put me in the game.
And listen, I'm a bench warmer.
Oh yeah, when are we gonna have? When are y'all gonna have that game? Y'all been talking about.
Yo, chill. Don't even bring that up.
Ah,
Chill, man. No.
You're not trying to do the basketball
Chill,
game.
B. Chill.
Yo,
I'll be
listen,
tired.
hold on. I want that smoke,
Oh, no, you
Dante.
don't,
We
Charles.
can handle it, Dante.
Charles, you don't want that smoke, dude. These are
We
both-
can
yo,
handle it.
Listen, the Ville dudes are different, man. I'm just telling you that.
Dante,
right now.
I'm
I've been
different.
hanging with them. No. You're not this different.
Dante,
B.
I'm different.
Okay, when that dude tear his ACL or his
Listen,
hamstring,
man.
I'll
Listen.
get some plans for you. But
Listen, I already got some what you call it when they what you call it when you get a guy that's a ringer. I got some ringers, bro. So I ain't tripping. Dante don't understand what's going on. I
Listen,
got some ringers for that
first
game.
of all, I don't need nobody to stand in for me because
Who we playing?
people
Who
that
we
know
playing?
me know I
What's
used to
good?
get it in. So
Trap,
yo,
what's good? And Trap, I got to come through the podcast too. Set it up.
yeah,
Let me know
got
when I
that
can come
up,
through.
just go.
Let me know when I can come through. I'm coming through the podcast, Trap. Let me know. But this is what I want to talk about before we get out of here. This man has done it all, and they finally gave him
Wow.
a star on the
Hollywood.
Hollywood Walk of Fame. So you don't got to stay. You don't have to stay if you don't want.
I don't. I'm just gonna look for another drink.
Another drink? Yeah, give it. Pass this down to her. Oh, matter of fact, pass her this cup because I'm not drinking no more of this. Give her that cup. But
You're amazing.
I'd have took him home while you came back.
because she wanted to.
Uh-huh.
I wasn't that far.
Come on, go call Cam, see what he wants. So listen, this guy right here,
He's trying to tell me what to do.
Tupac.
Because he's a male chauvinist.
Tupac.
Nah.
No, he ain't.
No, he's not. No, he's not.
Tupac. What they just was saying? What they just was saying about me? They say I defend women's rights all the time.
You do.
All the time.
You're a really, and that's not a diss. He's very much into the woman's plight.
He is. And I think that has to do with the fact that
I was
Yes,
raised
his
by a
mom.
single mom.
yeah, his mom did everything for him, and
Facts.
he has a sister.
My sis, shout out.
This number soft now.
Shout out, and he is definitely not soft.
I wouldn't say.
And
Is it?
he's
Yo,
got-
I was in the juice reference. Chill.
He's got strong daughters and a strong wife. He's surrounded by strong women all the time, so he defends
Facts.
us. It's beautiful.
Right, and as a matter of fact, and I'm gonna go another steps further. I think a dude that don't defend women is a sucker. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your whole purpose is to defend.
Hold on,
women.
you better chill because
That's
there's a guy
why
I know
you've
that
been,
don't.
huh?
You better chill. There's a guy I know that don't. That's what we was talking about yesterday on the episode.
I don't care about no
He
suckers, man.
bashed
Listen,
women.
it's very few things. It's very few things that I'm gonna go stand up for that without unequivocally, no matter where I'm at, no matter what. And I'm not gonna. If a dude is a sucker that don't defend women, then you a sucker. I'm like, bro, like at this point, what do we have in common? If your whole thing is attacking women all day, so I can't rock with it. So that's what I feel like a real man, right? Just like I saw a girl on Facebook years ago. She was like, this chump ass dude try to tell me, I'm gonna cook dinner for you. She's like, what kind of man? A real man don't cook no food. He a chump, sucker, talking about cooking food like a girl. Like she made it like he was a girl because he wanted to cook for her.
That's just wrong.
Hold up.
You see what I'm saying?
Oh, he said no. He said, wait, I have to wait. Oh, I didn't get those comments. Somebody got to read those.
He said, I think when you're raised by a single
I had to
mom,
wait 25 years.
unfortunately, we raise our girls to survive, not necessarily to be wives or submissive, unfortunately. And Lefty Row had to wait 25 years, but salute. He's talking about Tupac.
Yeah, I knew that. That's why I said, yo.
I started the show about Tupac.
My bad. Yeah, we sway. Let's go back to Tupac.
Tupac got his star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. What I want to say about this is well deserved. And what people, I feel like, and let me just go on a little diatribe for a minute. This man, we never really understood this man. And it's partially his fault, let's be honest, because he started playing a character and he stayed into it too long and got himself killed. But this man was not, and I repeat, this man was not a thug. This man was an actor. He was a poet.
So you say he was playing thug?
See, that's the problem. What people don't understand. You didn't watch the new?
I watched some of it.
You didn't watch the new
with TJ.
documentary. It's a 4-part documentary. It's called Dear Mama, about Tupac's relationship with his mom. And it may be, if not the best documentary I've ever watched. I've watched a lot of them in my entire life. It's one of the top 5 of all time, top 3 documentaries of all time. Because it didn't just show this man as some thugged out gangster with thug life on his chest, right, on his stomach. This guy was he was raised with activists. He was raised with Black Panthers who were in the cause. They were really trying to actually defend Black people. They took up arms, and they even said they wasn't even about guns back then. It was defending their people. They were giving out free breakfast at schools, giving out books, giving out education. They were making sure that the little Black kids had things that the states and the federal government wasn't giving them. And they were trying to stop the police brutality. It wasn't no thug shit. So what people don't understand, he was raised in a culture of 100% civil rights and Blackness and humanity. It wasn't about being racist. He said he said Black Panthers they're not racist. They just want respect for their own race as well. They want you to have your respect and they want theirs too. It was
about protection.
All of that. So what people don't understand, this guy really went to school of art and learned and studied how to read scripts and be an actor full time. This guy was about to stop all this rapping. He was about to go into acting full time. He said it. He was about to do not full time. He's going to do all of it, right? But he was going to do more movies. He was going to produce movies. He was going to direct movies. What people don't understand, when they revere this man, they don't understand that it was way deeper than just, oh, I just want to rap, do these thugs with me and my girlfriend. Yeah, he was good at that. But when you understand, he only cut his hair bald because he started getting alopecia and his hair started falling out. So we revere him for this thug-ass bald head, which he didn't even want that, right? It's a lot about this man. His mom took on the federal government by herself. She was her own lawyer. They tried to give his mom 60 years in prison. Every other Black Panther left the country and ran. And she stayed and defended herself in court because she's like, I'm pregnant. I'm not going to stay in jail. I'm not going to run. Tupac was born, and she was in jail when he was born. So you got to understand what this guy was born into. It wasn't just all of this stuff that they think that this guy just this gangster rapper. This dude was raised in a community. He was raised by Black Panthers. So it was a whole different environment. And what they don't understand is for him
got something to say.
For him to get this star on the Walk of Fame, right? And I'm gonna be out here in a minute. Out of all that, he's the last person. This dude shot 2 undercover cops. He shot a cop in the ass, right?
He didn't know there was cops though.
Because he didn't know. He knew something wasn't right because when they was harassing that black guy, he figured out. You could tell when it's 2 cops, bro. You know what I'm saying? You could tell when the way they harassing this guy. He knew they was cops. So at the end of the day, he shot a cop in the ass.
A cop got shot here in Providence, and they was in the same academy, and the cop had the gun like this. No criminal hold a gun like so.
Okay, but end of the day, right? What I'm saying is this dude's whole life was way bigger than the rapping. And at one point, he was living such a crazy life that for him to be acknowledged in this way, and it took him how many years?
25.
How long ago Tupac died? 25 years ago?
Yeah, 25.
Getting a star now. Actually, it's a lot of people just getting it take a long time. Like Ludacris just got his star. And I think the chick from what's that girl's name? From Married with Children. She just got her star. Kelly.
The redhead?
Kelly Bundy.
Christina Applegate?
Christina Applegate just got her star like a couple months ago. So it takes time. I get it. So it's whatever. You don't just get the star. But Pac getting the star is for hip hop, for just our culture as a whole. And we have to understand what that means. It's like it's a respect thing for what this guy done. And you know what I'm saying? Not just his rapping. This guy, like I said, was very multi-talented. And they say he used to go in the back of the bus and put on Mariah Carey every morning when he was on tour with Digital Underground. So this guy was listening to Vision of Love every morning. You know what I'm saying? So it's like he wasn't what everybody thought he was. And I want to say salute to that man. What's the comments?
It's different. Nobody said nothing.
No, he said, remember, most of Pac's music came without him knowing his mother lied to him about his dad. Yep, his dad, he didn't know. He thought this other guy was his dad, and it really was a different guy. He just found that out when he was older.
When the lights go on, people gonna act differently because you see, I'm gonna get a shirt that says revisionist history. Could y'all make me one of those? Because like the thing about it is we older now seeing what we seeing from something that was back in the day.
Right.
And the thing about it, going through the times we was going through, it's like if I'm in high school, in high school I didn't have a car, but there was dudes that had cars.
Right.
So imagine if I had a car, like the way I was, Fliz would tell you the way because Fliz used to come. Fliz had a car. He used to go pick me up and take me to
I was 16.
Yo, so again, if I had a car the way I was back then, I'd have been acting a fool. But I have a car now. You don't see me acting.
You know what time it is?
No, it is.
Story time.
I love Dante's story time.
Listen, I didn't
All
even
the
tell.
time.
I'm not even telling the
Story
story.
time with Dante. Tell us about the car you didn't get, Dante.
I'm not even telling the story.
I think all of your statements are stories.
Listen,
That's kind of true. That's kind of true.
We have never made it without a story time with Dante.
Some people can just say, what's the answer? 5. Like, well, before I say the answer, right? Let me paint the picture for you folks first.
There was this one time.
Back at band camp, one time,
You know what? I actually, this is very entertaining. Instead of watching you on the screen, being here, just watching the three of you is pretty entertaining.
listen,
I love it.
yo.
That's what we
Finish
do.
your story. I'm sorry, Dante. I didn't
Y'all better have a
story time.
cinnamon time with Dante. And we're gonna sit up there and say story time. I'm just saying in general.
Antonio said Fliz was driving my sis around for a minute.
Who just says?
Oh.
Wait, I know what you're talking about. I know my bad.
Hold up.
My bad.
Oh, see,
We got to get story time with Flizzy.
No, he's right. He's right. Shout out to his sister Felicia. Not that Felicia, but another Felicia.
Another Felicia.
That's right.
I know Felicia.
Yeah.
Story time.
That's right,
Fliz.
Fifi. That's right.
I love the
Not the good old days. Them were the days, bro.
I love
Fliz still got a minivan. Was it a minivan back then?
I had a
What?
Bonneville.
You had a Bonneville.
I had a Bonneville, like, woo, the white joint.
Yo, this
Ain't it
dude-
crazy that when we was cool, we was young, we had these fucking hoopties that was cool as shit?
No. His car was a hoopty. His car wasn't a hoopty. He never had a hoopty.
Like, one thing
Bonneville
about
wasn't a
me-
hoopty?
No,
Not his hoop, got his.
Let me tell you something about me, y'all. I was one of the lucky people in my life. I don't know too many people who was blessed to have their biological mom and father their whole life. I don't have those stories that my father wasn't there. My father
Dad
was
When my biological.
was there, right? And he made me man up in every situation. I had to earn that car. I remember only once he caught me stealing and he made sure I would never steal again. I had all these man situations, so I don't have those stories like I had my father. I had my father show me what a man is supposed to be, and I had that car because I had to do man shit. Shout out to my dad. Rest in peace, Dad. I love you.
Listen,
Know what I mean?
you want to know how real his father was?
Yeah.
I wasn't even his kid. He was like, "I'll beat both of y'all." I'm like, "What?
See?
What are you even doing nothing?"
Raise a village, baby.
Yes.
Raise that village.
It takes the
Nah.
village to raise a child.
Charles, he didn't have no hoopty.
No hoopty?
He had no.
That's a rite of passage,
No.
man. You know what I mean?
I've
You
never
know how
had a
many
hoopty.
$300 hoopies
I
I
never
had?
had a
He
hoopty.
never had no.
Dude, I had about 4 $300 hoopies with no tags, nigga. What's up? We going across town. Let's go. So
Listen,
let's side.
hold up. No, but listen to what he said. His daddy was there.
Yeah,
Your
my
Daddy
father
wasn't there. He changed my underwear. It seems he didn't care.
I was lucky. I was lucky dude.
Hold up, franchise. What you mentioned me for? What
happened?
oh.
What franchise been doing?
No. He's
No,
in
somewhere.
Instagram. Okay. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? But nah,
WTF.
we gonna cut it out with that story time with Dante.
No, that's
I
the
like it though. It's
people wait for that.
Yeah.
We do wait
People
for that.
wait for that. What you talking
We
about?
do wait for
Listen,
You did it too late, actually.
Dante got mad stories and I love them. I love
listen,
them all.
because I lived through a lot. Yo, I always hung with older dudes.
Are you calling Fliz and Charles older dudes?
No, I said I always hung
We
with
Back
are
in
older
the
than
day.
him, though. We are older
He's
than
like
him.
going like this, like it's to you guys.
You only a month older than me. What are you talking about?
Older though.
Whatever. we almost twins. You just came out before me. That's what are you talking about? And you're almost older than me.
We
Yo,
ready to wrap it up.
hold on, we gonna talk about Little Kim.
So Lil Kim,
And who's this? A kite.
that's the lady we talked about who got killed with
Oh,
the
yeah,
4
we
kids.
talked about her,
We already
yeah.
talked about her.
Oh,
her. She got killed with the 4 kids, and it ain't right.
So what happened with Little Kim?
Rest in peace.
So let me we was gonna learn together because
We need to
Lil' Kim
call
was trending,
Fliz phone.
and we gonna learn together.
Call Fliz phone. Call him. He said Story Time Cinnamon Time Podcast.
I like it.
Left in your stomach.
And yo, matter of fact, while we have this time, what I want to ask is, like Lefty, I know there's people like you are actually, and I want to get on an idea. So I'll hit you up. I want you on an idea that I came up with. It will be on the podcast, but I think you'd be one of the great people to have on there. So what's up, bro? You should come through.
Yo, is he on the next show?
Who?
Lefty? He deserved his flowers.
You let me know.
Lefty, you're on the next one. No, I'm talking about the award show.
Oh, all right. Well, I think I already talked to him. I think I got to check my thing. I think I already. But don't be spilling the beans, dog. That's a very coveted list. That list is sacred, bro. You don't tell that up in advance.
Yeah, oh no.
That shit comes out at one time. Oh, we don't.
Listen, Lefty.
After it's all locked away.
Now you know what, Charles? Because listen, I knew this man for a long time. A humble dude, always smiling. Like, yo, you know what? Listen, hey, I would love for this man to come and tell his story. This is one of the reasons why I like people to tell their story, because people only know an aspect of a person. Like they may know they're a DJ, a rapper, a owner. That's what Don't Get Emotional is about. It's about you telling your story. Like you know how many people like that episode with Hey Love. They like that episode because
I'm so embarrassed. I said her name wrong. I'm so embarrassed.
you're good. That's why you got to follow my lead.
I apologize.
I know how to get right. If I don't know your name, I know how to get around. I'm like, hey,
I apologize to her profusely. I apologize to that girl on repeat.
What we talking about with Pop?
Wrap it up. But
I mean,
what I
not
want
Pop
to
Kim.
say,
I said, what we talking about with Kim?
So the last but not least,
She
all
looked
of my-
like plastic right there. Look, her
Stop.
boobs is
Chill out,
plastic.
Chill
yo.
out.
Come on
See,
now,
that's why
shit.
we good. That's why I'm not gonna use that
She
picture.
looks better now that
That's
she
why
did
I'm not gonna
before,
use that picture. Let me
Nah,
find
she
another
look
picture.
horrible.
No, I'm saying like she
Stop,
looked great
stop,
and then now
stop,
she looks better.
Stop. That's not what
Listen, man, yo, Kim.
That's not what it's about, bro.
Listen.
That's not what it's about. Here we go.
I am
They going backwards with her. They fixing her up.
They are.
So listen, the reason Lil Kim is trending, and I want to talk about this, and we can have a quick conversation.
Come holler at me, Kim. I want to trend too.
We're gonna talk about salute to Tupac for his Hall of Fame Star.
gonna go out there and walk
Star
on
on the
it?
Walk of Fame.
Y'all gonna go out there and walk on it?
Maybe, but this girl right here is trending, and we could get a quick yes or no answer.
No.
The reason Lil' Kim is trending because they're saying she never had a trash verse. Never had a trash verse. And the fact that you have to think about it means it's true. So they're going to have to say, we got to get Twitter that.
Yeah, her writers was hot.
No, but she wrote a lot of her stuff, Dante. Don't do that. She wrote a lot of her own raps.
I can't think of a Whack Kim verse. I'll be honest. I can't think of a verse I can be like, that was trash.
I can't think of a trash Kim verse. I'm sure.
I really can't.
I can't think of all her verses, so I can't
Right.
say.
But the ones I know, none of them were trash.
Right. Like I can think of a Jay-Z trash verse.
Stop it.
Jay-Z has one.
What? Which one?
Like Jay-Z rarely has a trash verse,
No, he
but
does have a feature.
Jay-Z worst verse to me
Oh my God.
was Run This Town.
I love
What?
that track.
I like that verse.
Listen. No.
Oh no!
Say Run This Town.
Bring it up.
Say Run This Town to yourself. The song is great. That's the only song you can say really Kanye ate him. Now we can say the verse if you want me to do that. But to me,
Yo, she said, give us a bottle. Give us a bottle.
to me, that's Jay-Z's weakest verse. It's not trash.
If you play it
But
right
it's
now, he like
No. But the song is dope. But I'm talking about the words.
No, Charles.
I'm the biggest.
Read the
like,
verse.
I'm the Jay-Z.
Read the verse.
I'm
Read the
Jay-Z
verse, Charles.
fan.
You're bugging.
No, I want to do this too. That's
No,
gonna
read the
Why
verse.
not? I bet you we can go ahead.
We doing a line for line. All right, we gonna do a line for
Line for
line.
line. Let's go.
Line
Put
for
it on
line.
there. Put it on
And you
there.
know what?
Yes.
Matter of fact, this gonna be
Yo, take away this dude hip hop card for saying
this
this
gonna
crap.
be the teachable
He's
moment of
bugging.
the night.
I love Jay-Z. No.
Teachable moment is that Jay-Z's most weakest verse is his verse on Run This Town.
Oh.
So I'm gonna give y'all the verse right now. And if you say this verse is strong, how he say on Malcolm X, you have been silenced for 30 days. Here we go. Feel it coming in the air. No.
No. Oh my God.
We are. Yeah, I said it. We are. This is Rock Nation. Pledge your allegiance.
What?
Get
No, you
your
gotta say
fatigues
the
on.
right thing.
All right, but look, I'm reading.
Go ahead, Fliz. Get him, Fliz.
Okay, let me say this. Pledge your allegiance.
Yes.
Get your fatigues on. All black everything. Black cars, all black everything.
Everything.
I ain't heard nothing yet. And our girls are blackbirds riding with their diligence. I get more in depth if you boys really real enough. This is La Familia. I'll explain later. But for now, let me get back to this paper. I'm a couple bands down and I'm trying to get back. I gave Doug a grip and I lost a flip for 5 stacks. Yeah, I'm talking 5,6 zeros dot 0 0 0. Here, Doug. See, they missing something out of this.
So should Fliz read that?
No. But what I'm saying,
Are you drinking and reading?
No, it's missing the shit right here, nigga. Yeah, I'm talking 5,6 zeros dot 0 here, Doug. It doesn't say that. He don't say. They wrote here, Doug. It don't say here, Doug. This thing is wrong. Back to running circles around niggas. Now we squared up. Hold up. That's the verse.
Okay.
I love every
She
single
shouldn't be
word.
here, bro. She shouldn't be here. No.
Come on, Goldilocks.
It's
Put the
okay.
camera on, Goldilocks.
It's okay to be a fan, bro. But you're not gonna say that that's hot compared to what he writes.
Come on, put the camera on Goldilocks.
Yeah,
Slow down.
She shouldn't
Let's
be
do.
here.
All right, like Shorty. We heard you, Dante. That's a hot verse.
Say it again.
Fliz,
But listen,
Fliz, is that a hot verse?
Yes, the verse is hot. Because the thing is, I'm a person who's into technicals and charisma, and like to just read the words he's saying doesn't give a fair point of view of
Right.
I
agree with that.
I said it we.
Exactly.
Like you know,
I
like,
understand that because
I think his weakest verse, and to me, don't kill me, Marty. I think his weakest verse is on Drunken Love.
Oh,
I was like,
I love that verse.
I didn't like that.
That's better than this verse.
But no, I'm just saying. To me,
I didn't think it fit the song, but that wasn't his weakness.
I'm not saying
Oh my-
everybody's gonna agree with me.
What is going on in here?
I'm not mad at Charles. But
Right,
I
so
just,
if we
it's
both
just,
can say that's
disagree
right.
with that verse.
So we
I
can say
disagree.
either one.
I think that verse Jay-Z was dope in that verse that he hates. And y'all think he's dope.
And I'm not even saying, I didn't even say I hate the verse. I said
he
his
said stuff
weakest
on Watch
verse.
the Throne was whack, not Blueprint 3 though.
Nah, I love Watch the Throne.
I did like
Me and Shorty just listened to the whole Watch the Throne, no skips. I love Watch the Throne.
Yo, never trash Kim or Jada Kiss. Jay got trash verses. Antonio said that. I agree to disagree. You sure?
Antonio Buck, he just don't like
No,
Jay.
no, like,
only person say Jay got trash verse, they don't like Jay. That's the only way you're saying that.
I think, but just to be fair,
Lefty
just
said
to
back
be,
to Kim though.
I know, right? Just to be a human being, like, you know what I mean?
Nah, I'm gonna give you Kim verse. Another notch under the. Hold on, we're gonna do line for line.
Whack what you said on
No, dope verse. I'm gonna give you why Kim is a problem.
Yo, what's the word? Is her
I know my favorite Kim verses. I come from Bed-Stuy, where the killers do it, they don't. That was my one.
Keep going, please. Keep going, please.
I don't know it word for word. I just know most of it.
Just like
But to me, that is my favorite all-time Little Kim song. Put Your Lighters Up is my favorite Little Kim.
No
banger.
doubt. But let me give you her Quiet Storm verse is a problem.
Oh yeah, she killed that. She did.
Her Quiet Storm been through it all, man.
That was
And then we signing out.
That was on fire.
We gonna do a line for line. He said, "Rest in peace, Biggie." Oh, you throwing shots? You trying to say that? That's who wrote the verse.
Yo, I told you guys.
Biggie wasn't alive for this verse. Hold on.
That's about he bought it in the future.
Listen, I put my lifetime. No, I'm fucking. That's not her verse. But here we go.
Hot damn hole. Here we go again.
Yep, here we go.
You didn't like Jay after Blueprint? Yo, Blueprint 3 was all right, dude. Chill out. Yo, you're my dude, Antonio. Yo, chill out. Blueprint 3 had some bangers. Like Always Home was fire. Always Home. What else was fire on that? Thank you very much. Bang. That was my joint too. And what else?
Oh, they didn't have the one with the queen. Oh, here you go. I'm trying to find her lyrics.
We should have some music in here.
Hot damn hole, here we go again. Light as a rock, bitch, hot as a cock, bitch. That shit knocks for blocks through the hard tops in the parking lots where my nigga rock like a spark a lot. My Brooklyn style, my Brooklyn
lawn style,
my Brooklyn lawn shit speak for itself. Like a wrestler, another notch under my belt. The embezzler, chrome treasurer, the UNO competitor. I didn't know she said UNO. I didn't know she said UNO, the UNO competitor. I'm 10 steps ahead of y'all. I'm a leader. Y'all on some following shit.
Coming in this game
on some bottling shit. Bitches suck cock just to get to the top. I put 100% in every line I drop. It's the Q to the B, M-O, B-B, Queensbridge, Brooklyn, D-O-E-P. What? Y'all wish I lived the life I live. Hey, yo, Prodigy, tell them what it is, done. It's the real. I'm in great shape, Dunny.
What is so funny? When that verse came out, I told you I was in New York with that. That's all they was bumping.
Because that's a banging song.
No, you know what?
I might have to put that on in the whip.
She was drowning. Like that was like a comeback. That was a comeback verse. Most people didn't know that.
Probably.
She was drowning.
Did y'all hear the Foxy Brown rebuttal to that though? Foxy Brown went off on the rebuttal.
She's a hater. But listen.
Foxy?
No, she a hater. But listen. Azealia Banks is trash. We're gonna wrap this up. We're gonna get out of here.
Wow.
Rest in peace, Jackie O. I didn't talk. Blueface got arrested for robbery. Who cares? I don't know what happened. And we out of here. We got everything down there at the bottom, so nothing was left off the plate. We appreciate y'all for watching. Next week, you will get another. We're gonna double up on the story times from Dante. Matter of fact, we're gonna write a new contract where it has to be one story time every 30 minutes from Dante.
What?
And we need the story time.
Cinnamon.
But I don't think we're gonna have to.
Cinnamon.
I don't think we're gonna have to coerce them too much.
Huh?
Thank y'all for watching. We out of here. Go watch Dante's new video called What?